Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna bring you this beautiful Malaguti, the MONTE PRO 125 for you. And I can honestly say that is a really interesting motorcycle from Malaguti, and it's a brand new on our market. I already have the review of the RST, which is the street version from Malaguti, which I'm gonna leave the link up here or up here. I never know which side it is for you to check if you are more interested in the street motorcycle. This is more for me user-friendly and better riding position and more comfortable definitely with this seat, which I will talk to you while we are on the street. I will talk to you about the dashboard also, and everything here on the handlebar I will talk on the street. What I can say here, in the front we don't have full LEDs, so only the blinkers are LEDs, the main lights are not LEDs. You have an upside down suspension, one disc, and 180/17 tire on the front. On these nice rims, the design, there's nothing I can say about the design of motorcycle. The design, I do love the design of this motorcycle, either on the rims or here on the tank, where you have all the logos from Malaguti. Here underneath my leg on the where is the exhaust, also very nice. Talking about the exhaust, it is a really nice design. So everywhere you look, the Malagutis, this one and the other one, they do have the stickers very well placed and with good taste. On the rear, basically everything is LED, either the stops or the blinkers are LED. Like I said, we have this nice exhaust here, which ends up here. It's a little bit hot, but you have to be careful when you are sitting down. And the tires, it's 130 17R17, one disc, 218 millimeters. And the braking on this motorcycle, it's combined brake system. So whenever you press this pedal here, it will combine the rear brake with the front brake, and if you press it hard, the rear tire will slide a little bit, as you'll see when I'm riding. You have to get used to it. It's a combined brake system. There is nothing I can do about that. We have a 10.8 liter tank here on the front, which this should spend around 3 liters, so you are talking about around 300 kilometers range. It's gonna depend how fast you ride. And talking about fast, top speed I was able to do on this motorcycle was 124 kilometers an hour, and as you can see, it cuts at that speed. It will not go much faster than that. Other things I would like to mention also, you can have this bike in two colors. This one is the white, and you have in black. And also this motorcycle belongs to the same group that as the Brixton, it has the Lambretta, which is the KSR group, and they are going strong on the European market with a lot of models. And it's not just a lot of models, it's interesting models, because there is no point on releasing models just for releasing. You have to release something that it's appealing and it's interesting. And this one with this engine, which is one cylinder, liquid cooled, 125 cc's, 15 horsepower at 10,750 and 11 newton at 8,250. So you do have enough power to overtake someone, to ride on the fast lane. Like I said, top speed's around 124, but for me the reasonable speed, it's 105, 110. More than that, it's pushing the bike to the limits. You can do your everyday commute with this motorcycle without any problems. I think I didn't mention the weight. The weight is 130 kilograms, very light, very responsive, very easy to maneuver in the middle of the traffic. And talking about traffic, let's pick up my gear, put the camera away, and let's hit the road. Okay guys, here I am on board of the Malaguti MONTE PRO 125. I'm here in the middle of the city, just because it's an everyday commute, and now I'm returning home after one morning work. With COVID, everything it's different. And look, the dashboard, nice color, kind of orange or red. It's supposed to be red, but it looks more orange. But like I was saying, I've been riding the motorcycle for the last few weeks, and it's a very interesting motorcycle. I already have the review of the track version of the Malaguti, which is the RST 125, which will have the link up here or up here somewhere. Just check it out. I'll leave it there for you guys to see, which is basically the same engine, the same brakes, the same almost everything, except the one is a track motorcycle, and this one, it's a little bit different, a little bit more comfortable to ride, and the performance are exactly the same. So here on the front, like I said, it's not full LEDs, only the blinkers are LEDs. Then we have this dashboard, which here it's analog, everything, the blinkers, the neutral and everything, RPMs with a backlight in red, and on the digital part we have a clock, we have the gear indicator, we have the speed, we have the odometer, and then we have the trip one, and then we have the maximum speed that this bike was able to give. In this case was 124 kilometers, and I gave that on the Portuguese review. So, and that is the top speed that this bike will give, and then back to the normal menu. Here is where you put the keys, and the handlebar, it's a very simple handlebar, nothing special. You have the horn here, you have the high beams, low beams, like I said there, and then you have blinkers, which I don't like because they only light on one side of the dashboard. I prefer when they light on different sides. And on this right side you have the kill switch, and we have the starter of the motorcycle. Something I forgot to mention, here you have the fuel indicator, which basically when it hits reserve it lights up, and there we have a gear shift indicator. It blinks, it lights up at around 10,000 and something RPM, indicating that you have to shift gear. If I have the possibility, I will show you that that option. The levers, none of them have adjustment, as you can see, nothing there. The mirrors, I don't like round mirrors, but I have good visibility, around 60% visibility for the back, which is nice, but they shake a little bit, okay? And you know there's something there, and of course if you see one headlight it's a motorcycle, if you see two headlights it's a car, but too much ghost for my taste. If I hold it like this, it's much more visible. If I let go, it's almost impossible to see what's coming behind, but it is what it is, and for the price we will not complain that much. So let's do blinkers here and take this exit, and over there is a speed limit of 80 kilometers an hour, and after that I'll try to see if the motorcycle can reach the interesting spins, and I'll try to show you the shift indicator, which is there. But let's go. This is a 6-gear box, and the engine with this 15 horsepower, it's a really nice and interesting engine to have on a motorcycle for your everyday commute. I will talk to you about comfort in a while. Just let me reach here. Here we have the speed limit, so we go down 1 gear or maybe 2, okay, and maybe 3, and it's gonna see shift indicator there, and it's gonna go soon 10,000 and something, and let's see how fast I can go. 105, 6, 7, go gadget. Okay, don't forget that I'm a tall guy, okay? 1 meter and 85, I weigh 93 kilograms. I live in an area where it's windy, and even with all these conditions it's still going 108, 109. I reached the 124. Well, it was going down a little bit, but most of the time it will be around this 109, 110, 115. it will not go much over that, at least with me on top, okay? Like I said, the Monte Pro, it's a naked motorcycle, so I'm catching all the wind, making a lot of resistance, and I think, again, for a 125, it's quite interesting speeds. Riding position, it's better than the RST, the track version, more upright, the backs are more straight, the arms are more up, it's a little bit more interesting. The seat, it's comfortable. For this category, for a 125, it's a really comfortable seat. It's wide enough even for me with a big ass to be sitting down and enjoy like a commute, like 100 and something kilometers without having to stop, because on a 125 more than that we need to do some refreshment stops just to stretch the legs, and my legs do not touch any of these edges on the tank, which is good even for me. I'm a tall guy. If I was smaller, so it would be even more perfect. Since I was talking about the legs, I looked down, I remember to talk to you about the gear selector, which is really nice. It is it's not the softest in the world, but it's not the hardest one. I can even go with my sneakers, which is fabric material on top, very light material, and it doesn't pain me at all when I'm shifting. So it is a nice shift selector or gear selector, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going up and down on purpose just to confirm what I'm saying. It's stupid, but it is what it is. I don't have anyone behind me. I'm gonna do a braking test right now. Yes. Okay. The brakes are okay. The brake it's brand new. It has around 55 kilometers by now. So the brakes didn't settle yet, but they do their job. It's not the best in the world. Again, it's a combined brake system. There is no ABS on this motorcycle. So as soon as you touch the rear lever, you also see the front going down because of the combined brake system. Let me do one more test. You see, I'm looking to see if there's no one coming. The mirrors are not that good. Yeah. Consumption on this motorcycle, I think it's about 2.5 to 3 liters. We have a 10-liter tank here underneath between my legs, so it's been around 300 kilometers range with the motorcycle, which is not bad. Also, another thing that is not bad, it's the suspensions. They do absorb the impacts of the road, and with this seat, which is comfortable, especially compared to the track version, to the RST, which is much more comfortable. This seat, the impacts are even lower. So in that chapter, I have nothing to say bad about the motorcycle. For me, two things that I really don't like, it's the mirrors, and also it's this pedal here for the brake. I do not like, it's very slippery. I'm sure with off-road boots or something like that, with boots that have a different how to say, the bottom of the shoes, I don't know how to say, with a different bottom of the shoes, it will be better. But at least with my sneakers, it's a little bit for the slippery side, and I don't like it very much. But those are basically the only things. And you can see this 15 horsepower, it's a nice engine. This is a fast lane or fast street where you have to go over the 50 kilometers an hour, and the bike can go over 50 kilometers an hour. And right here, it's gonna be starting to go a little bit uphill. Let's see how it behaves. It should stop around the 93 kilometers an hour. So it should start at 100 and it should stop at around the 93. So it is surprising me, because usually the motorcycles here start at 100 down there and they slow down until the 92, 93. Okay, 92. Okay, I didn't surprise me that. Okay, 92, 93. I was right. You see, I already know how a 125 behaves, especially on these roads. It's the ones I do almost every day. It didn't change from what I was considering it was going to do. It started at 100 and when I reached the top it was going at 93 kilometers an hour. Oh, I'm gonna play the jackpot this weekend. Maybe I win something. Who knows? Responsive, as you can see, the bike is very responsive. This should be very good in the middle of traffic, lane splitting wherever it is possible and legal. With a motorcycle like this, it should be a breeze without any issues. The bike is very light. I think it's 130 kilograms, so anyone will be able to manage the motorcycle. And the most impressive thing is this. Look at how it responds. So quick, so fast to every command without you being afraid of leaning the bike. You can lean this motorcycle if you want, if you have the confidence, if you are just looking at traffic. I really hate these mirrors because I have to triple check whatever it's coming behind me to make sure there is nothing behind me. If you have the confidence, you can really do nice curves with this motorcycle. And before I mention the things I didn't like, the things I like, of course, it's this nice engine. I like, again, the Malaguti design, the Italian design. It's here on the motorcycle. You see it everywhere. It's interesting. Again, the buttons on the commutes, they are not top of the notch. They work. They are a little bit different from the standard. It's not used to have these buttons in this position here, but it's okay. It's reasonable, and for the price, I will definitely, and someone that buys this motorcycle will definitely not complain. One thing, if I own this motorcycle, I would ruin the look of it. I would probably put a small wind deflector here on the front, and I would definitely put a top case, or try to put a top case on the motorcycle, because I do have to carry a lot of stuff when I'm riding, and I hate having things on my back. And basically this is it, guys. This is the review of the Monte Pro 125 from Malaguti. A really interesting bike, a good choice on the Portuguese market at the moment. Of course, the market is flooded with 125 models, and if you want a naked one, you have this one that stands by it because of its looks from the rest. Having said this, guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to receive my other videos, follow my other networks. If you want to support the channel, you have the link, my PayPal link, down below. You also have the price of the motorcycle and the description, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye!